Group B could prove to be a tough one with the likes of Spain and Italy and Croatia all within the same group. It looks like it's going to be a very difficult group to get out of. But who is going to be the team to come out on top? In this video, we're going to look all into Group B. And if you look back to my video yesterday, we looked at Group A, where Germany have sort of the pick of the bunch and should comfortably get out of that group. If you have not done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and smash that like button as we get into this video talking all about Group B in the Euro 2024 Championships. So team number one that we're going to be talking about is the Spanish national team. And for me, I think they have a very, very good opportunity. One thing where I think Spain have lacked in recent years is that upfront firepower. And hopefully that is something they can address this summer. Now, obviously, they are missing some big options with the likes of Gavi not being involved. But they are a good team. They play really nice football and can create some really, really good chances. We saw it a couple of years ago in the World Cup where I thought they were really, really good. And can we see that again going into this tournament? They start off the tournament on the 15th of June playing Croatia at 5 p.m. They then play... If you have not done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, turn on that notification bell and smash the like button to push this channel to new audiences. We're going to be covering every single day of Euro 2024. We're going through the groups right now, previewing them. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. We will be doing a prediction video next Thursday, I believe, so make sure you do stick around to see that. I do think it's going to be a very interesting competition. I'm going to let you get back to the video, but let me know your thoughts down below and hit that subscribe button. Italy on Thursday the 20th at 8 p.m. and they close out the group against Albania at 8 o'clock. Now, I think Spain have a really tough start with Croatia. Very good side of Croatia with some really, really good players. Yes, some of them are getting towards the latter stages of their career, but still bags of experience and bags of talent. You also look at Italy, who not 3-4 years ago won the European Championships themselves. Are they going to be able to go back to back? Personally, I think there's been a lot of changes in that Italian side since that Wembley win to go to be European champions. So I think Italy might be the third place team in this group, and they close out the group against Albania. Now, if we do look at the squad, you've obviously got the breakout superstar of Lamine Yamal from Barcelona. What a player he has been this season for them. I believe he's only 17 years old, which is absolutely massive. You've obviously then got the likes of Dani Olmo, Pedri, Rodri. You've got Laporte. Like, there's so many good players in this Spanish side. Fernan Torres, Ayoze Perez. Like, they have some really, really good players that are within their squad. And I do think they've got a really good opportunity of getting out of this group as group champions. But I do think that the problem they're going to face is the lack of a proper, serious, world-class number 9. I don't think Fernan Torres is that guy. I don't quite think Morata's that guy, or Joselu from Real Madrid. So it's one of those situations where I think that's where they could fall down. But I do think, other than that, they have a really, really good squad. We then take a look into Croatia. Obviously, they start with Spain. They place Albania in the middle, and then they face Italy on the final day of their group stages. I think Croatia have got a really good chance of getting out of this group. Obviously, Luka Modric coming towards the back end of his career, but they've still got players like Mateo Kovacic, Brozovic. They've got Guardiola at the back. Like, they've got some really, really good talent within this squad, and I do think that they do have the possibility to break out of this group. I know some of the names on these lists may have changed when you're watching this video. I am recording this on the 5th. Some of the squads have not been confirmed. They are as per ESPN on the 5th of June. So some of these players may change. Some may get added. Like, some things change like that with European Championships. So I think Croatia have a brilliant opportunity. I really do. I think they've got a really good goalkeeper in Livakovic. I think he's incredible. I think Guardiola, whether he plays left back or centre back, I think he really offers a lot to any team. And then obviously you've then got the likes of Modric, Kovacic. Like, they do have some really good, really experienced players who could really drag this team along. Now we go on to Italy. Now, start off the group against Albania, play Spain in the middle, and close it out versus Croatia. Now, I think Italy could find themselves in a really good place after the first game of the tournament. I think Albania are probably the weakest team in this group. I think a lot of people may call this the group of death because you've got three teams, in my opinion, who could either walk it or really struggle, depending on obviously the two games against each other. And I do think that the big issue in this group is going to be your Spain, your Italy. I think those two are going to be the top two sides in this group. Croatia have an excellent opportunity too, and it's one of those where you start to look at the Italian squad and it's not the same as it was 4 years ago. You look, they've still got some big players in there. Like they've got Jorginho's in there, Cristante, Pellegrini. Like they've got some really good players in there. You obviously look at the back. They've got DiMarco, Di Lorenzo. Like they've got some really good players. They've obviously got Donnarumma in net, who I think is a really, really good goalkeeper. So it's going to be really interesting to see how these teams do shake up when it comes to actual game day, because I think there's been a lot of change with Italy. And if you go back a few years ago, it doesn't matter how popular the players are, they always play the same way. And they made it through the groups, they made it through all the way to the final, and they beat England in their own backyard. And that's something which we obviously don't want to see again, but I think Italy have a really good chance of getting out of this group. We then close out talking about Albania, starting out versus Italy, Croatia in the middle, and they end with Spain. I think they've been dealt a really bad hand, personally. It's a really, really tough group for them. It would be excellent to see them take points off an Italy or a Spain or a Croatia and potentially find themselves as that best third place team. It's going to be really interesting. There's always one of these big teams that always seems to fail to get out of the group or really struggle, and I wonder if it's going to be this group this time who are going to see that struggle. Now, if we do go to look at their squad, there might not be many names which you recognise, but someone who you should recognise is Armando Broja from Chelsea. I think he spent the second half of last season on loan at Fulham, so he had a fairly good season. Now, would he have liked to do more? Yes. Would he have liked to probably stay at Chelsea? Probably. But I think he had a fairly decent spell during the season, and he's probably going to be the main man of this team. And I can't say that I know a lot about this Albanian side. I'm not going to say that I do. But let me know down in the comments, which of these players should I be looking out for when I'm watching Albania? Obviously, Broja is the big one that comes to mind straight away. But who else in this team can really help Albania get to where they want to be, and that is the knockout rounds? So we close out this video talking all about Group B, and I do think they've had a massive opportunity in this group. Now, I think there's going to be a big shock. I have a feeling, a sneaky feeling, one of the big teams is not going to make it through. I have a feeling Albania might just snag a way through in this group, and I think it's going to be really interesting to watch. Obviously, I'm going to try and keep up with every single game and try and keep up with every single day on this channel. So make sure you do stick around. You do hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and hit that like button to stay tuned for all the latest Euro 2024 content. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Who do you think is going to make it through this group? Which players do you think are the ones who really stand out in this group? I think there's got to be a lot said about the likes of Rodri and Pedri, I think, and even Lamine Yamal. I think he's got a massive future and definitely has a massive opportunity to break on the scene within this European Championships. Make sure to go and find me on TikTok, pictured here, and Twitter, pictured here. These are the places where I'll keep you all up to date with all my upcoming videos and my thoughts and feelings around the Formula 1 and football weekend.